Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for those who are still around. We have 28 people. Those are the believers. Thank you for staying with us. I hope you enjoyed the sessions. I hope you learned something, and I'm sure many of you also contributed through the chat. This was our first event, so we did not know what to expect. But overall, I think it was successful. We had very good turnout. I'm going to share some insight and information and analytics about the event in a few minutes. But I just wanted to say thank you so much to our sponsor, Anera, our partners, and our co-organizers, Americans for Vibrant Palestinian Economy, and Sidqi from AHL Logics. You were awesome. You guys were amazing. Yeah, everybody did their part. The speakers, the attendees. I mean, one of the successful events I've organized, but it took a good team. It wasn't just me. You know, Layla and Sidqi did their part, and we're here today at the end of the event. Don't go because I want to share the analytics with you. You'll be surprised. So I'm going to turn it to Layla and Sidqi to give their final comments, and I'll jump to the report. We won't take too long.
Okay, so I'm not going to take a lot of everyone's time. I know we've had a long day. We've heard a lot of stuff. I just want to thank everyone for joining us today. Thank Marwan and Sidqi for helping me organize this. It's been a great experience. And I just want to say to everybody that this is the beginning, not the end. We're really looking forward to continuing this discussion, working together to think of ways of how we can increase engagement and networking opportunities between the US and Palestinian tech communities. So this is the beginning, not the end, and I really appreciate everybody's time today, and a special shout out to all of our speakers who shared their time with us today, but also in preparation for this event as well. So thank you so much to all of our speakers. We really appreciate all of you.
Thank you. Thank you everyone who attended, the speakers, the team, Marwan and Layla. Thank you very, very much, everybody. It was experience, and like I said earlier, we really, really hope this is the beginning of an ongoing practice to rise the tech ecosystem in Palestine, to build the bridges between the Palestinian tech community and various continents, various countries, the US, various markets, US and other places as well. We want to lift the Palestinian tech ecosystem. We want to spread it also across all the entire Palestinian country, and not, to give the opportunity to everybody and let them show off their skills. I think I really encourage US businesses to consider what our speakers have talked about and think about Palestine as a true and viable solution. Nothing comes without challenges, but I think that it will truly be something that will come to fruition with a lot of great success. So thank you all, and I appreciate it. Back to you, Marwan.
Okay, thank you, Layla and Sidqi. Just quickly, like this, not the end. Those who are here today still now or left us already to do their work, if you believe and you like what we do, please come forward and share your knowledge, expertise, and ideas, because this only can happen with the team's work and a large team, because this is a big task that we're trying to take on. And it's not going to happen with 3 or 4 people. It's going to take a lot of people. We heard how advanced Israel in technology and how much work we need to do. So the work is ahead of us. We all need to come together to build this. And we're starting something. Let's build the momentum and let's make it successful, which in return will help the economy of Palestine and the Palestinian people. So now I'm going to jump into the analytics of this event to share with you how things went. So first, I hope you took a look at the polls to see. Can you see the results of the polls on your end? You can. So we have four polls questions, If you can see the results yourself. The first one, do you believe that Palestinian tech companies have what it takes? 80% said yes. 21%, almost 80% said yes. 21% said not sure. And you can go to the rest. I'm not going to read it to you and bore you because it's there. What I want to share with you is the back end, the statistic analytics of the, and that's what we do as marketers. We analyze this data. So let's see. I'm going to go and tell me if you can see the screen. Can you see it? You can? Okay. So looking on top, you can see here that 127 people attended the event out of 173 who registered, which is a very good ratio. You can see that currently we have 31 people online. Total text messages, 289 messages on the chat. Total networking, 29. I'm so glad to see that people went networked directly with each other. 29 networks. This is the messages, and this is the graph for the current attendees. Here on the right, you can see how many people registered and the graph of how it progressed and how it jumped last few days to a very high number. That tells you that we procrastinate sometimes joining event, but that's fine as long as people came. On the left box, it shows attendance by area. Number one, of course, the stage. 124 people attended the stage. Networking, 67. Very good. That's the whole purpose, is networking. Then booth attendance, 17 for AHL Logics. Mabruk, Subhi, you're number one. Then Anira, 15. And Sonober Soft, then CoTD Company, then APA for VPE, and my company is last. Well, almost second to last, which is fine. And here it shows the engagement by attendees. Mohammed Diab was the most engaged. Second to him is Ayman Talahma, then Mohammed Skafi, Jack Byron, and Mehdi Atawna. Top Expo booth by interaction. Anira was the most interacted booth. Then you can see CoTD Company, Snowbird Soft, APVB, and I'm also back at the end, which is okay. Chat messages by area. Chat was highest on stage. Then on the booths, which is good. We didn't have any side sessions, so that's why this is empty. And stage 161 again. Expo 30 attendees. 0 for sessions because we didn't have sessions. So it shows here that it's a very good turnout for a niche virtual expo and summit. I've done this before for niche events. This is very, very good turnout. I'm happy and satisfied with it. You can decide for yourself. I would like to hear also from our partners here, Sidki and Layla, what their impression of the results.
I mean, that's great to see. I love seeing the numbers. I'm glad that people were networking, outside of the stage. That was the purpose of this event. This was the first time we were doing this, so I was not focused on getting hundreds and hundreds of people here, but really rather getting the right people here and making sure that there is some productive action that comes out of this event. So I'm happy to see that people were networking, and I'm looking forward to what we can do in the future. And maybe we can make this an annual event where we can present these opportunities to network again every year. So I'm glad to see that people are making use of the platform and making use of the context that were out there. So thank you to everybody for your participation, for being here, for all of that.
Thank you. So quality over quantity. And I think, that's came up during our planning sessions is how many attendees are we targeting? What are we looking for people to speak, etc. And always it was quality over quantity in our speaker selection, in our number of attendees targeted, and who we reached out to. and we hope that we succeeded, at least for a first time. I think this is great, and the objective is to get people involved and engaged, and I hope that we're achieving this. And we'll definitely would like to hear people's feedback, share through connect with us and share through LinkedIn and other means your perspective. We want to do better, right? And this is a platform for all of us. It's not something for me personally or for Marwan personally or Leila. It's for all of us together. We want to be collectively working together to promote the Palestinian tech ecosystem worldwide and to lift it up. If there are areas we missed, if there are sessions that you think are necessary, things that may be helpful, please bring it up. But this looks very promising. If it says anything, it says that people are hungry to provide services and to show off their talent from a Palestinian perspective and from a US-based. There is a belief, or there's some sort of an idea, at least they're toying around with, to say, okay, let's explore the Palestinian talent and let's see what they have. And trust me, they have quite a bit.
Yes, and I can reiterate what Sidki said. There's no way that we covered all areas of technology. This is just what we were able to put together in the last few months, planning for this event. There are much more work and more areas to bring on board and more talents to serve. So, not appearing the statistic. Okay, Fida is not happy that she's not on the statistics. I'm sorry. Yes, again, thank you so much from the sponsor to our partners, to the attendees, and big thank you to the speakers who took the time to be here with us.